Hi, hello, and welcome in our video. In this video, we will be talking about search options in Doors next. You have a couple of ways how can you search for specific artifacts, string, word, or part of the word in content of the artifact. You have quick search, full text search, or filters. Let me start right away and let me start with quick search. To access quick search, navigate up here on the right, and this is quick search. Right beside this quick search, we have this icon here for recently viewed artifacts. And you see, those are all my recently viewed artifacts, modules, and collections. Quick search is used to quickly search for artifacts or some words in a project or component. You can search in current component and you can also search in all components. For example, right now I am able to search just in current component, but if I will jump to the global configuration context, so I will use this one, then if I will access quick search and click on this icon, you see all components in this configuration, so I can search in all components. Alright, I will jump back to my local configuration. Perfect. And now we can try quick search. So I will navigate to quick search and search for water, for example. Excellent. So you see, we have 44 results for water, and I can, for example, click on this one. Why not? And you see water meter. Excellent. So what if you would like to narrow down the search? Because 44 instances is quite a lot to go one by one and find the one you are looking for. So I can navigate back to quick search, and here we have more options. So I can select modified on and try to search for artifacts that were modified before or after or in between some dates. Or I can search based on modified by. So if I know that Peter worked on this artifact, I can search for Peter. Excellent. Or I can use not any of, and I can use all right, Peter definitely did not work on this artifact. Perfect. Or you can search based on folders only or modules only. Or you can search for specific artifact type. So you are looking for stakeholder requirement. Okay, then select just stakeholder requirement. Or if you know that you are searching for system requirement, okay, then system requirement. And if you know, for example, it wasn't stakeholder requirement or it wasn't also system requirement, you can search for information, for example, or water in a heading. So let's see if there are some water in a headings. All right, no, unfortunately not. But I see flow here. So let me go back and I will search for flow. Right now, you see is any of heading, and we see all headings with flow. So for example, this is 51647, 51647, but we also see another headings with flow. We have 8 results right now, and I will delete this artifact type requirement. Perfect. And I will try to search for flow once again without it. And you see we have 12 results right now because here are 4 artifacts that are not headings but have flow inside it. For example, this one. Excellent. And we see flow here. Perfect. But while we are here, I see 10,000 RPM hard drive here. So let's search for 10,000. I will change the flow to 10,000. And no result. Why? I see 10,000 right here. Why it's not searching for 10,000? Well, the problem is that when you are inputting the number here, search is trying to find the artifact ID number 10,000, and we don't have artifact ID number 10,000, so nothing was found. If you would like to search for text 10,000, then you can go and add quotation marks, and you see we found 2 instances in the same artifact because we have 10,000 here and also here. So when inputting text, you need to also add quotation marks. Another interesting fact, for example, let's see this leakage, and I will try to search for leakage, but I will not input a leakage, just leak. Because when you are using, for example, I will jump out, Control F, leak, definitely every leakage is also shown, but When I will jump out of this Control F and I input leak here, okay, you see I have 22 results. And also, fun fact, those results are ordered by artifact ID in descending order, not by relevance. So you see 51785, 7122, etc., etc., etc. But I don't see 51742 anywhere, so it should be here. So I searched for leak, but here is leakage, and it didn't found anything. So if you don't know the exact word, but you know that, okay, leak is part of it, then you can use star, and now you see 30 results, and we also see leakage here. Perfect, right? So with start, you can replace part of the word. Another fun fact, I included same here, and here we have sample. So if I will go here and write some star, then I should found same and sample. So let's see. Okay, we have same here. Okay, we have sample here. And the second one, okay, so it found same. Perfect. Both artifacts. But I can replace star with question mark, and right now it found just this same. Because when using question mark, you can replace just one character. So I replaced E with question mark. Therefore, it found me just everything that starts with Sam and followed by any character. So I had just one same. With star, you are searching for everything that starts with Sam and then it's followed by anything. The last thing I would like to show you here is that this search is working not just in content, but in any string artifact attribute. So I will add description. Excellent. And now, for example, I will add here something special. Elephant, why not? Probably I will not find any other artifact, hopefully, with elephant. And then also to this description. So you see another artifact. Perfect. And I will search for elephant. And you see I have my results here. So 51714, it is the first one, and 51710, the second one. Perfect. So this search is searching not just in a content, but in any artifact attribute with string content. Another way how can you search for some specific string or specific word is using filter. So I will deselect this and I can create filter that is searching for elephant. Perfect. And you see again, it found it in description as well as in content. And this is not video about filters. We have separate video for filters, but you probably know that in a filter, you can create more specific filter. So for example, search for every artifact that has elephant and also is high priority, etc. So you can really narrow down the search. Or you can search for elephant and also some another word inside this artifact. For example, elephant and document. We don't have any document here. So I can click on the search and add document. Update, and you see we have elephant and document. So you can search for these specific strings here. Let's also see if it can handle specific string in description and specific string in a content, so in two different fields. So I will navigate again here and I will search for elephant and computer. Update, excellent. So we have elephant here and computer here. Perfect. So it can handle searching in different fields, in different part of artifact, not just in a content, but also in any artifact attributes, again, with strings. All right, and the last thing I would like to show you, the last search option is up here, this one. So I will navigate and I will remove this filter and I also will delete elephant from here. And now I will try to search for elephant here. Find. Perfect. So the first one. Perfect. So the second one. you can also find and replace. So if you are using, for example, Windows, Control H is for find and replace, and you can use it right here. So I will replace elephant with a dog, for example. Replace and find, excellent, first one, and I can find another one, perfect, replace and find. Excellent. So you don't have option to replace and find everything at once because you are working in an environment that everything is tightly controlled, that everything needs to be thought of. So it probably is not a good idea to replace everything at once. That can create a disaster. So therefore you can only search and replace one string at a time. Alright, but before finishing this video, I would like to mention one last thing. If you will have any problems, just navigate to Artifact Search in IBM documentation or Google Artifact Search indoors next and find IBM documentation, because there is excellent content there. You will learn that this full text search is based on Apache Lucene. You will also learn that by default, this full text search operation uses word stemming, and that the stemming tokenizer reduces words to a root, and that can have implication on your search. Also, you will learn about restrictions, for example, that full text search does not support special characters, that this full text search is using something called Lucene English, and this English doesn't index common words such as a, N, and, R, S, etc., etc., etc. And for example, that this full text search does not index single letter words. For example, if you are searching for requirement X, it doesn't index X. So, excellent page there. If you will have any problems, try to find this article and you may find the help there. So, with this information, I would like to finish this video. I really hope this video was informative for you and I look forward to see you in our next videos.